Expectations with a lack of communication are not expectations.
They go on to say that they're secrets. That they're secrets, and they are right. They are so right. Do you know one of the bigger problems that I see in my coaching clients is that there is a lack of communication of expectations. They're like, oh, they're not respecting my boundaries. Babe, did you communicate those boundaries? Now, some boundaries are absolutely unwritten boundaries, like don't look at another person with lust. Don't hit on someone else. Like, I feel like that should be a given in Christian marriage. But if you don't want to be approached for sex at 6 o'clock in the morning when your alarm is going to go off at 6:30, that is a boundary that needs communicated. That is an expectation that needs communicated. Don't keep that a secret thought inside your head, especially if they do it one time, and rather than saying, hey, I really don't like that, you just let it pass without comment. That's a secret. That's a secret. That is not a clearly communicated expectation or boundary. Now, there are absolutely things that you don't necessarily realize that you need to set the boundary or the expectation ahead of time. Maybe you didn't realize that you needed to let them know, don't wake me up at 6 when my alarm's going to go off at 6:30 for sex. I love you, but I don't love you that much, right? But maybe you discovered the need for that boundary to be set after they tried it for the first time. You hold just as much responsibility for it happening a second time if you do not communicate that that was unacceptable. I really truly cannot understand why some of you all are so afraid of communicating with your spouse. Why you are so afraid of setting boundaries and discussing your expectations. Either they're a good person and they're going to respect that, or they're not a good person and maybe you should be looking at the bigger picture. And I mean that in a you deserve to be safe in your marriage sort of way. Communication intimacy is part of the 12 types of intimacy that we can experience in marriage. So go have good intimacy.